Hi everyone, so today we're making our Cashmere Creme cake soaps. We're just making two at the moment. Actually that's all I can make because I always work in these metal pans and that's as much as I can get in them. So still using the same old blender. I shouldn't have said that because it'll probably break. As you can see, it's really stuck up with soap and it's marked. So what we're going to do is, that's our batter. And we're going to pour into here 1.2 kilos of soap base. Which is over 2 pounds of soap. And then here we'll do 300 and 300. In one jug we're going to put in gold mica, one very heaped teaspoonful, sorry. And then in the other one we just put some titanium dioxide, which is mixed up in this jug here. And then in the big jug we're going to put some brown oxide, again a nice heaped teaspoonful. Just gives it a rich brown instead of a wishy-washy washed out brown. And then for measures I use it's a shot measure and it's 50 ml. I don't know if you can, there we are, 50 ml. I don't put 50 mls in each jug, but that's what I use as my measure. And this is concentrated fragrance, so you don't need as much as you would of any other. I don't put any in the white because this fragrance, it does turn the soap batter to a very dark cream, and I don't like it like that, so I don't put any in there. Right, so we'll just mix each one up from light to dark. So the white first, and then the gold, and then the brown. The brown oxide you tend to have to mix longer because the powder takes longer to break down. The mica breaks down a lot quicker. And what we'll do is we will give the mixture a good stir to try and remove some of the bubbles. And it mixes every scrap in there, and then just pour it into the cake base. And scrape every bit that you can out of there. I think the camera should be at the other side, shouldn't it? So there's not much left in there. And then with the gold and the white, you just want to dribble it in. So this is it's not a drop swirl, it's just a drop pour. That's what I would call it, because we're not going to swirl it afterwards. And if you pour it in thick, then you end up with thick clumps, and I don't want that. So we're just going to start in the middle, and then we're going to go round and round and round. And we're going to do the same with the white. And this way you end up with nice little bubbles of colour. Rather than big clumps or big chunks of colour, which is very nice, but not for this. I'm sure I read a comment somewhere, someone said I'd never shown making a cake soap, so I thought I'd better do that. So that's that one, and then we'll do another one exactly the same. So it's 1200, and I'll say 300 to 400 of each one of these. Now I'm just going to rinse this off, because I've got to mix some white, and I don't want any of the brown getting into the white. And then we're just going to do exactly the same again. Put some white in there. The dark brown in this one. Gold in this one. And then we need the fragrance again. So I'm putting about 30 ml of fragrance in the big one. Going to be nice and strong. And just mix up the white again. Oh, I put fragrance in here, didn't I? I didn't want to do that. Again, give the brown a stir. Pour it in there. Start in the centre and then go around delicately, just dribbling it in really gently so it's thin, not thick. Same with the white. Oh, it's going to be cream. Scraping your jugs as clean as you can means the washing up is a lot easier. Just means less soap batter to scrub off. Right, so we're going to leave those to set up now. Somewhat. They'll probably be left for this soap takes about half an hour to go off. So once it's gone off, we'll then pipe the topping on. So I'll see you in a minute when it's time to pipe the topping on and decorate with the roses. So here we are, we've got the two cakes done, or pies, some people call them pies. Then we've got our batter here, and I'm just going to add some white titanium dioxide into that and give it a mix. And then we've just got to let it thicken up until it's ready to pipe. We don't need the mixer anymore because I'm just going to, every now and again, I'll keep stirring it. It just, if you leave it without touching it, it gets hard in the middle and soft around the edges. So every, say, few minutes, you've got to get up and give it a stir so it's all combined together until it's the perfect thickness for piping. As you can see, it's not thick enough to pipe yet, it's still runny. So we'll just keep working with that. There's a rose petal in there. Where's my tweezers? Okay, so we'll come back when it's thick enough and ready to pipe. See you in a few minutes. Hi, so we've moved into the kitchen because unexpectedly the boiler man turned up to fix the boiler, so you might have a better view from here, I don't know. So we've got our two soaps here, and as you can see, the soap batter, it's just about thick enough. So we're going to load that into the piping bag. Oh, actually, I'll just look and see if this piping nozzle's got a number on it. It's from a company called, gosh, my eyes are really bad, Sweetly Does It, and it's a 9FT. I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but there it is on the side. Just, I get a lot of people asking about my nozzles, and some nozzles, they don't have anything on them, and I can't remember where I've got them because, you know, I've bought a lot of stuff over the years, so I can't remember where I get everything, but things like nozzles, you can always pick them up on eBay. Right, so that's not all of the batter in the piping nozzle. Now I don't know if you can see, I'll zoom in. Around the edge of the cake mould I've got markers on there, and that's so I know exactly where to pipe, so that every slice that's cut actually has the piping is where it's meant to be. Instead of cutting halfway through a pipe, you cut either side. So it takes a little bit of getting that right. That's okay. So it is a bit loose, but it'll be fine. Because if there's enough batter here, I won't just pipe around the outside and pipe inside this circle as well. So that's that one, and then we'll pipe this one. And you see this is a lot creamer coloured than this one inside, because I put the fragrance in there and I shouldn't have, but it won't go much darker than that. It might look nicer to some people. Just scraping out what's left. So if you can hear any banging, it's the guy that's come to fix the boiler. And I've got to pipe my soap when I've got to pipe it, so I'm afraid I'm apologising if you can't stand that noise. It shouldn't be too loud. I don't think we're going to have enough to pipe a circle around the inside. So I'm going to have to, there's just a tiny bit left in there, so I can't, usually what I would do is go around once. So I'm going to need to just scrape this off this one. And then we'll put our gold roses on there. And this probably is my favourite fragrance that we do here at Eden Secret. I can't think of any others I like as much as I like this one. I really love it. It's a bit like, people expect it to be like chocolate or toffee, but it's a bit like lemon cheesecake. So delicious. It works really well in moisturisers as well. It makes them like a nice alternative to sun lotion actually. But it is quite strong. But I think that's part of the reason it sells well. Right, I'm just going to get my glitter. I'll be back in a second. And then I just use my salt and pepper pots to put my glitter in. If you possibly can, try not to soap in your kitchen because it really does ruin your cupboards. It does get mixed in with what you're eating, so never use the same utensils that you use for your cooking that you're going to use for your soap making. It's not a good idea. Trust me, I know. There was a time when my family, even though I didn't use the same utensils, they'd be like, "Mum, this tastes of soap. I can taste soap." There is, and I'm saying there's not. It can't do. But it actually did. And once I split the two rooms and did all of the soaping in the other room, it did make all the difference. Occasionally they say they can taste it, but they can't. It's absolutely impossible now, but maybe it's just the fragrance in the air. And there you go. They are our Cashmere Creme cake soaps. Have a great day. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. So here we are, ready to unmold these lovelies. And the smell is just gorgeous. And we've got the cutter from the mould shop here, which is great for cutting cakes, and it slides. It's got a wire here. I think it might be better around the other side. Yeah. And there's the first cut. As you can see, it's lots of lovely bubble design. And there's a groove here that lines up with the wire, so you know exactly where to put the soap and to cut the soap. So that's one piece, and that's the other side. Another one. Obviously every single piece is unique. And I've been having a look at the analytics on YouTube, my analytics, and it tells you which countries watch your videos the most. And for me, the USA is 53%, the UK is 12%, Canada is 9.7%, Australia 5.6%, Japan 1.9%, Singapore 1.8%, and then all the other countries will just be whatever's left. 12% of my viewers are male and 88% are female. That's presuming that all the viewers put in their legitimate details when they're making a channel. I know some people don't, which is fine by me. Now you see there's a lot of like brown soap here, but when you wash with this it doesn't have like brown bubbles or anything, they're just cream bubbles, so it doesn't stain your skin or your bath, which I think is amazing. Now this is the loaf where I accidentally put the fragrance into the white for the base, so it's going to look a bit different. You'll see the difference in the colour here to here. It might not look a lot on the video, but it's quite noticeable. But it won't put anyone off. The great thing with these cutters, you can cut anything to whatever size you want. And then it's the last 8 slices to go. Right, I'm just going to wash my hands. I'll wash this as well before I wash my hands. It comes off easy. that, put that away. And then I'll just show you what I do to tidy the cake slices up. Just makes it look so much neater. I'll just cut off the end. It just really does look so much better. That's it uncut. See, it's raggy. And then cut. Just looks so neat. That's the other one. Trying to put all of the, so every slice, oh sorry, what am I trying to say? I'm saying I need to put all of the creams together, so if someone buys a whole cake they get all cream rather than all white swirls. That's all of the cream. So that's how much salt we've got left. And then we'll do all of the white one. Two more to go and then we'll get this video uploaded for you. Any questions, please just pop them down below in the comments section. You needn't send me an email. If you do it in the comments section on my latest video for any questions, I'm more likely to answer it. Emails, I get loads of spam. And it's hard to find something that's not spam, so if you just post it as a comment below, then I'll get an answer to you. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that video, and now we have a video of me actually making a cake. Bye bye everyone. I'll see you very soon with another video, probably tomorrow. Bye for now.